All right, guys, I made it to the U of M research farm down here in Rosemont. I'll videotape as much as he'll let me. I'm here to learn. We're gonna see what they're all doing down here for cover crop, no-till, strip-till, companion cropping, and all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll go from there. But like I said, I'll try and videotape as much as I can. We'll try and have a good movie. And it's a stunningly gorgeous day. It's smoldering hot, 80. It's 9:30 in the morning, and it is 82, 83 degrees, and that sun is just pounding on a guy. But yeah, so I'm here. The guy's supposed to pull in any minute, and we'll start my tour.
Corn planted into pure kura, and then second year corn where it's following a year of corn in kura.
Okay.
This is corn on corn with no nitrogen, and this received no fertilizer.
Strip-tilled, no-till?
Rotary strip till.
Rotary
we
strip till.
got a kind of a custom. We used to just use a Northman strip till rig.
Yeah.
And then we got a company out in Washington to build us a rotary strip till unit. So it has about a 1 foot, essentially rototiller on every 30-inch row.
That's a slick idea for going into a living cover
so
like this.
We think we get less competition early in the season, and also more incorporation of the clover.
Yep.
But we haven't really. We've done some field research on it, not extensive, but we did see advantages to it in terms of yield and.
Sure, because you could see, other than like a Dawn row unit would go through this. Any shank row unit going through this, you'd end up with sod balls and a mess.
Right, exactly. And this rototiller, it really mulches it in there.
Yeah.
This biomass is about 3% nitrogen right here. So,
Okay.
So it really incorporates it, chops it up, and then promotes a lot of mineralization right away.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So this one is 0 applied nitrogen.
This is 6 rows right here, and you
Okay.
can tell from the other plots. I think the other ones around it are 120 kilograms, so about 107 pounds
Of N.
of nitrogen per acre.
Yeah, of nitrate. Well, not nitrate.
It was urea or
we used a couple
super
different
U.
sources.
Yeah. So you ended up with just over 100 N credits applied on either side.
Yep.
And the clover's living down
The
there.
clover is looking good. It's healthy. Actually, I was curious about this plot over here. That last year was 0 applied N on second year corn, so that's 0
and 2 years in a row.
for 2 years in a row.
This little spot here.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Kind of got left behind.
I think that was just a little test for the planter, but
We have a lot of corn
Looks like that.
that looks like that in our area because of the goofy weather patterns we had. It took everybody's nitrogen away.
oh yeah.
And then with our sandy loam, we get that surface compaction. The water sits there for weeks, and then all your nitrogen denitrifies, or your nitrogen denitrificates.
A lot of southwestern Minnesota looks like that.
Yeah.
I was down there for Farm Fest 2 days ago, and it's a lot of it looks like that, or worse.
The Kura clover.
So, John, this was planted in 2006, so this is a 12-year-old stand.
Holy cow!
Now, if you looked at a 12-year-old alfalfa stand, there'd be
The crabgrass would be taken over. So 12 years plus. It looks like you've been doing experiments.
yeah, well, it was in the whole field was in row crop production, corn and soybeans we spent 2 years establishing it, and then we spent about 5 years just growing corn and beans in it, and then the last couple of years doing plot experiments and also harvesting seed.
How is the Kura for holding weeds back?
Well,
I mean, it's super clean.
2 weeks ago, this whole field was full of weeds, and then we finally mowed it. And,
Okay.
It already choked everything out. The clover grew really quickly and filled in those spaces. And
So if you know, come May, March, April, March, April, May, we're gonna plant corn or beans into this. Would you just give it a quick mowing and then do your strip till and planting?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's how we have been managing it.
But then we come back about a month later when the corn is, 4-leaf stage, 6-leaf stage, and apply a suppression spraying of Roundup. And that gives us weed control in the row, and it sort of knocks back the clover. It doesn't kill it, but it slows it down, so it's not using as much water and not competing as much with the corn.
It pretty much stops the growth completely.
But Roundup won't kill it.
No.
At a normal rate, I would imagine.
Quart per acre.
Like oh really? Even at a quart?
So that's what was done in here, and you can
That-
look in here and see that's the only weed control that was done in here.
That is cool.
Was mowing and a quart per acre.
So you
You have a hard time finding any weeds in there.
oh yeah, once that corn's up and running or the beans up and running. So you got
And that's the only chemical we applied to these fields.
so this will be a great weed someday with the Roundup resistance and spreads by rhizomes. This
There
is
are
going to
things
be
that'll kill it.
Well, you know, it's not reseeding itself. It's
right.
So
It's
the
not an
genetics,
invasive problem.
the genetics aren't changing.
No,
So
no.
it's not like a weed where the strongest seed will survive the suppression.
Because it's never going to flower in the corn or soybeans.
That's
No,
correct.
It's just pumping out N for us.
that's right.
That is super cool. Look at that soil though. Man, you guys.
I dug a hole out here a couple of weeks ago just because I was curious, and wow, that was some healthy looking stuff. There was critters crawling around everywhere.
Look at that. You guys are just blessed down here with black dirt. Man, that is
I have to show you
gorgeous.
a picture of
So this is all them rhizome roots
Yeah.
that we're seeing. And like John Alexander was saying, is your traffic. Look how good that's going to hold that soil together for driving on it. Water infiltration. That is unreal. That is strong. You can feel it with this. It's like I'm looking around for the tree that's got these little fiber roots over here.
They put a lot of energy down into the ground, and that's why it lasts so long. I mean, I think someone was saying at one of the meetings we were at, they planted a field of clover in the 80s, and it's still it's still there.
So when was this one established?
Well, this part of the whole field was established in 2006.
Oh, the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, that ground. You got cottage cheese bubbling out of the ground.
Yeah.
And you look at the life. I mean, you know, as you pulled this off, the worms go back in. You can see the big wormholes there, and the beetles, and it's just teeming with life.
We actually have trouble measuring infiltration on this soil because it's been so quick.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just granular, and that's gorgeous.
I will, if you can find 700 or 800 acres down here, I will trade you, and then you guys can start up there. All right, guys. Special thanks to John Alexander, the young guy, and John Baker, the instructor, for letting me come down and take up some of their time. That was just so fun. Their research, Tyler George was wondering about using alfalfa to strip into, and what their research was showing is you're better off to terminate it because it's going to die out anyhow. Then at least if you terminate it, it's not taking all your water, and you get a tremendous amount more N credits. They tried doing the living cover or the living mulch system with alfalfa, and the alfalfa is not a high shade plant like that, like this kura clover is. So the kura clover, it seems to be the potential answer for continuous strip tilling or row cropping into a living cover. And you can always take 1 year out and use the clover for feed. I mean, you got, depending on when you cut it, you have a tremendously high protein, dairy quality feed if you really wanted it to be. But no, hey, thanks to the U of M, what an awesome little drive down this morning. It's lunchtime. Gonna head home and get working on the hay rake and the combine still. But yeah, super good day. A lot of world problems, like any farmer meeting. A lot of world problems got solved behind the camera, but just some good BSing and theorizing and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna pay attention to the highway here, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and go visit my forum, soilman.com, and post your hunting pictures, post your tillage pictures, post your grandkids' birthday party. There's a forum for farmers to get to know each other and start sharing experiences and life. Farming is a tough deal right now, so at least we can find some joy in other people's joy and share some experiences and whatnot. So enjoy the forum and enjoy the video. Thank you guys very much. There's the big refinery here in Hastings, Minnesota. That is a massive plant. And also, for all my Muslim viewers watching and Middle Easterners, the truck driving training center is right over here, so you can get your job with Swift Trucking. So that's good news too. If you need a tanker truck, you might be able to find one. Might be able to find a tanker right there. There's just a massive place in there. I couldn't even imagine. I suppose every employee has their station, but there's always cranes in there. There's always something being maintained and worked on. From the road here, it looks like a zoo, but who knows what's really going on, how it all works. I find that fascinating. I'd love to take a tour of that place. That'd be fascinating to see how a refinery works. That'd be cool. But yeah, there's a refinery of Minnesota, one of them. It's still going. It still goes up here. It ends up here somewhere, right there, I think. Anyhow, I'm gonna go back to worrying about driving, and we'll see you guys. There's the barges down there. Got barges down there, and then a few more over on this side. And then when they get over to Minneapolis, I watched them unload on Minneapolis, and they'd come in with just a big clam. A big clam goes right over the top. They take that shell off, and a big clam clams it, drops it in a hopper, and then they have belt conveyors to take it to the appropriate bin, and that's how all our nitrogen and potassium and phosphorus gets to us, to our local elevator. Is then by semi truck, it goes from them big domes down along the Minneapolis riverfront up to, then it gets trucked and trained around the state. Kind of cool.